privacy attorney as well, Leeza Garber. Leeza, thanks for joining us this Friday morning.
Good morning. Happy to be here with you.
Well, while on this call this week, Mark Zuckerberg announced and outlined his vision to create a, quote, metaverse. Many describing this as a mix of virtual reality and science fiction. Talk us through this. What is he hoping to put together here?
It is a concept that Zuckerberg's definitely excited about. So are many gamers and other internet giants. And it is a concept that dates back many, many years in sci-fi novels and television shows. It's really the idea of an embodied internet. So it's a mixture of virtual reality, augmented reality. Whether that means we have to wear special headsets or glasses is still to be determined. But basically, it could mean we're partying with hologram versions of other people or avatars of other people as well in a space that's shared.
All right, a lot to be determined there, but also as people are figuring that out, we've been seeing concerning number of cyber attacks this year. So what concerns would come with an expansion like that?
It's certainly important to think about the legal consequences and cybersecurity consequences of creating this more immersive internet experience. It's certainly the next step in the evolution of the internet to have this shared metaverse space where we can all spend time together, again, either as avatars or holograms of ourselves. That means we're shopping, we're spending time. It's kind of like a continual Zoom call, except more immersive. And certainly the cyber effects are there. When you have this more totalitarian experience, you're sharing more data. Companies are collecting more data about you. And in creating avatars or holograms of yourself, you're going to be sharing biometric data. So whether that's your face, your iris, your hand, your fingerprint, all of that data collection means there's more points of vulnerability for a cyber attack.
Yeah, certainly adds another layer to all of it. Mark Zuckerberg has laid out some pretty ambitious ideas for the future of the internet over the years. How likely is it that this metaverse really is the future generation of the web?
There are versions of the metaverse already in existence. When you look at games like Minecraft, Roblox, there are different ways people experience it, and some of them use headsets or augmented reality glasses. But down the line, and Zuckerberg says this will happen in the next 10 years or so, we'll see if that timeline is correct, but it's certainly the next obvious step in the evolution of the internet and how we experience it. Whether that means how we shop or how we interact online, we see it happening already since the pandemic, right? We have Zoom weddings and meetings, family reunions. Some of them take place in these gaming opportunities we see. So it's the next obvious step.
Back to cybersecurity, though, there was reporting now circulating that there was a data breach at the Tokyo Olympics. What do we know about that?
Basically, what happened is a major Japanese tech vendor was targeted. It's not unusual. The Olympics usually see a huge increase in cyber attacks. They're a great opportunity for espionage and data collection and exploitation of a major international event. Here we saw a Japanese tech vendor was taken advantage of. They had a data breach. Unfortunately, the Japanese government uses this vendor. And so we saw ticket holder and volunteer information be leaked. And what that led to is not just names and addresses and emails, but also bank account information. So the details are still coming in. I'm sure they'll figure out how this happened, but it's not unusual. As I said, we saw Russian hackers come in 2018, disrupt opening ceremonies for the Olympics, and they actually got held accountable. I believe 6 people were held accountable in Russia for that attack. So we'll see how they place blame in this one.
All right, we'll stay tuned. Leeza Garber, thank you so much for joining us on this Friday morning at the National Desk.
Thanks.